Hey guys, and welcome back to the AC Milan career mode. In the previous episode I asked for 200 likes. This is 18 hours after recording that episode. We're already on 181. It's not even 24 hours and you've already almost hit the target, which is absolutely incredible. I'm not going to set a target this time. Just do whatever you want with the likes. If you can do it again, awesome. It just motivates me even more to do this. And you guys had a strong opinion on Verratti. More than 80% of you wanted me to sign him. He's worth the price tag, but there was a few people that left a really good suggestion in that I should sell Menez to Arsenal and then offer them straight up cash, because apparently that's going to be a lot cheaper. So we might as well try that. In the transfer negotiations, we've got this offer for Menez that's expiring in 1 day, so we got lucky there. I'm going to sell him to Arsenal, and then we're going to re-offer, we're going to try and put in a different bid for Marco Verratti, who what should be cheaper in the long run. Maximovic, reject all offers, disallow future offers. He's our first team centre-back, no doubt about it. Same for Bonaventura. I absolutely love the guy. Reject all offers, disallow future offers. I don't want to sell him just yet. He's 28. He's got a couple of seasons in him. But let's see what the contracts say. I've been renewing a couple of contracts. I don't want to get any trouble right now. And there we go. 21 million euros has been added to the budget, which is more than Menez's value was. So we made profit there. Bertolacci said he's not going to renew his contract and wants to leave. That's okay. He's just a rotational player anyways. But let's see. We've got another few contracts that have been accepted. Good news. Let's try and put in a bid for Verratti, shall we? I can't really remember what the previous bid was, but we're going to put in a bid of 40 million, which is cheaper. I thought it was something around the 65 million mark if you looked at the bid with Menez involved. So this is way cheaper. Hopefully they accept. But before we know if they will accept, we have to play this Italian Super Cup final against Juventus. And no, Bruno Perez, I'm not going to play Heisa over you. Don't worry. Let's win the first piece of silverware of the season. This is the team going into the final against Juve, and I'm very, very confident that we're going to pick up a win. Pre-season was awesome. We won the pre-season tournament. Donati got voted player of the tournament. He's about to rip shit up again. And it's not just Donati, the team around him is fantastic as well. Look at the form, the ratings, the fitness. It's a no-brainer. We should absolutely smash Juve and win this thing. Let's go. Supercoppa being played at the San Siro. Let's see if we can continue our fantastic form from pre-season into some competitive games. I've missed this stadium. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Well, Sharawi can spot Bonaventura on the edge of the area in acres of space. Bonaventura, fake shots inside, loses it, but wins it back. Alan, finesse shot by Alan. Good save, Balotelli. Yes, 1-0 AC Milan. What a finish by Mario Balotelli 4 minutes into the game. That is unreal. That is world class, and that is what these players can do. The shot from Alan tested Nicola Leali, but it's Balotelli with the rebound. Excellent finish. It's not easy to get that in the back of the net like that, but he has done so well. Paul Pogba is in one-on-one. Good save by Rafael Romo. 40 yards is quite the distance, but considering Donati's shot power, it's not completely impossible. So we're going to see what we can do. He scored an absolute screamer before in pre-season. Can he do it again against Juventus? No, he can't. It's not a bad effort, though. Oh, what a ball. Hernandez. What a save. We got so lucky there. That should have been 1-1. Oh, double tackle by Alan. So good. And now we break with Balotelli. Balotelli one-on-one. Mario 2-0. Should have been 1-1 like I said before. They had a couple of chances, but Balotelli today is absolutely on fire. And just before half-time as well, the perfect time to strike. Juve are putting up a good fight. They were unlucky. Roma was in fantastic form for us, and we've been clinical on the other end. Let's keep it up in that second half. Off we go again. Insigne is on for Pacelli. They brought on Rakitic for Hernandez. Tackled by Alan. The high pressure is paying off. Play it off into Bonaventura. Bonaventura into... Oh, referee, I saw that. That should have been a red card. It's not given. And another foul. Juve are playing very dirty right now. They can try and be as dirty as they want, but when Mario Balotelli steps up for a power free kick, you're in trouble. Can Nicola Leali save this one from Balotelli? Yes, he can. Excellent save by the young Italian goalkeeper. And that ball's going out of play, and that should be the final whistle. And it is. It's game over. In the second half, we had a couple of chances, but I just wasn't focused enough to put them away. You know, we were always in the driver's seat. We were comfortable in front. And it's a very, very standard victory for AC Milan in the Super Cup. A first piece of silverware of the season. Well done to the boys. Kiev were offering 4.2 million for Vergara. I want at least his value. Actually, I want 5 million. I think that's a fair price. He's still fairly young. He's a player I'm not really using too much. The youth players are more likely to get a start ahead of him. So that's why I think it's safe to let him go. And now it's time to play that game against Athletic Bilbao. Wow, they still rejected Marco Verratti. I mean, come on, man. 72 million. I'm going to offer 60 million. I mean, they accepted 65 million the last time with Menez involved. So maybe 60 million is enough. We won the Champions League last season, so that means we're playing in the European Super Cup, a rotated side. Some players are still unfit after that last game, but Balotelli and Donati just have to play. Insigne, Çalhanoğlu, Merville, Bertolacci, Yorez Okori are all coming into the side, and I have confidence in these players, these rotational players, that they can do the job. They're still pretty good. I need to try and focus on this game. It's still important to win these games, but I'm still thinking about Verratti and how much PSG are asking for it. They are, of course, financially very strong. So it seems like no matter what I try, I'll have to overpay for him. But like you guys said, he's so worth it. So I'm going to do it after this one. I just want to wrap it up as soon as possible because Chelsea have shown interest in Verratti and I don't want them to steal him away in front of our noses. From under our nose is the phrase, I think. But anyways, these are the players they signed. And it's actually Rodrigo Eli, former Milan, who's playing for Athletic Bilbao. That's interesting. Benya, oh, he's so good on free kicks. We need to be careful. If they're going to lay it off, then I'm happy. They're not. They're going for the shots. Good save, Romo. That is just incredible. I don't know how that has worked, but Romo again saving our asses. Not a third time. We've gone 1-0 down inside 7 minutes. And to be honest, they've had 3 shots on target. Romo finally makes a mistake, but I'm not going to hold it against him. They should have been 1-0 up after 3 minutes, so in that respect, it's a fair scoreline at this stage. We need to step it up. Balotelli into Donati. Donati, run at them. They're scared of you. They know what you can do. Donati holds up play, finds Insigne. Insigne cuts back. Lovely work by Lorenzo Insigne. 1-on-1 off the crossbar. Half-time credit to Athletic Bilbao. They're one of the best teams I've played so far in career mode. They play differently. They have a really good style of football. They put pressure on the midfield with loads of numbers. I've only got 2 centre midfielders and they're not having a good game. So I'm going to make a substitution there. But credit to Bilbao. Fantastic performance from them. Baselli can come on. Actually going to keep him there. Hopefully that does something because we've been shocking in this first half. Insigne into Bertolacci. Bertolacci out wide to Donati. Well played. Donati inside on his left foot. Donati still going. Riccardo Donati has to score. Save Balotelli. No! Now they're just holding it into their own half. I'm losing a bit of respect here for Athletic Bilbao because this is turning into a very, very boring final 10 minutes. Insigne, good interception. Play it back to him. Lorenzo Insigne. Insigne takes on a man. He does well. Tries to find Balotelli. No one's reacting. 2 minutes of added time. Like, the way they're playing now, they might as well just call the game now and say, yeah, game over, fuck them. Because now, this is pathetic. Oh, no, now that we have the ball, we don't even get to go forward. Fair enough. Frustrating end to the game. Athletic Bilbao, like I said, the first half, they were incredible. Once they started playing like cunts, it wasn't fun anymore, but I guess you got to do what you got to do. This trophy obviously means a big deal to a small team like Bilbao. Look at the stats at the end of the game. We got dominated in the first half. We had chances in the second half. I fucked up. I should have scored. It's my own fault for playing shit. Jose Mari going out on a 1-year loan to SC Braga in Portugal. Very good move. He doesn't seem to get a lot of playing time. Are PSG going to come back to my offer and say yes or no, please? Because I'm starting to get worried that Chelsea are actually going to steal him. So 5 million has been matched. Paris Saint-Germain, please come back to us. There we go, 60 million accepted. And in all fairness, I think it was worth it because that's 5 million cheaper than what we would have signed him for if we didn't do this. And not just that, Menez got sold for 3 million above his value. So in total, this is a difference of 8 million in cash. I think that's worth it. Vergara is sold to Chievo. He's been a loyal servant to the club for these past few seasons, but he's just not good enough. Panera is going to go out on a 2-year loan as well. We can always recall the players if I end up loaning too many of them out. With the cash we have, that shouldn't even be a problem. Wolfsburg trying to sign De Gea. I don't think that's going to happen. But one deal that is going to happen is Marco Verratti joining AC Milan. He returns to Italy after a long and fruitful spell in France. Welcome, Marco. A few things to go through. 2 messages. The Belgium national side, of course. Yeah, you... just leave already, Bertolacci. We don't need you. We've got Marco Verratti. La Gazzetta dello Sport is predicting a 3rd spot finish for AC Milan. That is ridiculous. I think we are the favourites to win the league. Key player Riccardo Donati. blah, 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 blah. We're not going to finish third. That is just stupid. However, Juventus are strengthening their team. Joe Hart has joined Juve for 38 million. A really good signing since the retirement of Buffon. They haven't had a worthy replacement. Joe Hart is going to fill in that slot perfectly, I think. And because I want to do a squad report as well and keep the length of the video down, I'm going to sim the third game against Udinese at home. Should be able to pick up a win. And then we're going to do a squad report. Take a look at our team. See where our strengths and weaknesses lie. A 4-1 win. Alan getting sent off, which is kind of unfortunate. But a very good start to the season. From now on, I should be playing most games with occasionally simming here and there, but not all the time. Let's do a squad report and take a look at the ratings and the growth of some of the players right here. Not a lot has happened, of course, but it's always good to take a look early on in the season, see who is growing, like Maximovic is going up, and I want to see Verratti's stats. I think that's also very important to look at. Baselli is still going up. Alan is now an 85, which is brilliant, even though he got sent off, the fool. Donati is now an 86. Just look at those stats. Just admire them. His physicals are still going up. His pace, his agility, his technicals. Can't get much better than that. Fortuna dos Santos as well. At his age, you'd expect that. Robert Earhart as well. Okore still going up as well. Insigne is just one of the best players in this career mode, despite not being a regular starter. But the main player I want to take a look at right now is, of course, Marco Verratti. Is he worth the 60 million euros that we paid for him? That's the question I'm going to ask you. Leave your opinions in the comments down below. 80% of you wanted me to sign him, so I'm guessing most of you are going to be happy with the signing we made. And here he is, Marco Verratti. Just admire those stats. Agility, balance, reactions, aggression, ball control, dribbling, his passing, all close and up in the 90s. Ridiculous stats for a midfielder. And you know what? I think I'm going to enjoy him. Those are the types of midfielders that are very good in FIFA. That agility and balance is so underrated and so crucial for any player in the midfield. He's going to be able to turn anyone. He's going to be able to spread those passes. He may not be the best shooter of the ball, but when it comes to creating and dribbling, you can't get much better than that. Marco Verratti, 86 at 25 years old. 4-star skill moves as well this FIFA. I mean, come on, I'm going to agree with you guys. He's absolutely worth it. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.